Flagler County, Florida, June 7, 2025. In the quiet suburbs, a conflict is brewing that we see all too often, the tension between homeowners and the rising popularity of e-bikes. But what usually ends with a grumpy post on a neighborhood Facebook group or a call to the non-emergency line takes a violent, bizarre turn on this particular evening. We are about to watch a 65-year-old woman who feels wronged by a teenager's reckless riding decide that the appropriate response is to hunt him down using a 4,000-pound SUV on a sidewalk. What follows is a stunning display of cognitive dissonance, where a suspect admits to every element of a felony crime while simultaneously believing she is the victim. It is a case study in vigilante justice, the legal definition of assault, and why I just wanted to talk is never a valid defense for road rage. If you want to understand the thin line between a neighborhood dispute and a prison sentence, and if you value deep dive breakdowns of police interactions, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.
What's going on?
I was just driving. She was driving right behind me, and the sign is usually going on the walk path. So there's that raising flags of like, seemed like a teenager grabbing a motorized bike behind him. I just didn't want the situation, so I followed them at basically the same pace there, almost about 30 miles an hour or so.
Up on the sidewalk?
Yeah, I was following on the road. They were on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But they had turned right here. I had turned in front of her so she couldn't chase me. The child, I believe, went that way. We exchanged some words.
Did you hear her say anything when she was driving her up on the sidewalk?
Yeah, she said the kid was driving fast in the neighborhood and almost hit her dog, which, regardless,
Yeah, no.
that's not how we deal with things as adults.
You said you had video?
Yeah, she has it on her phone.
I know you sent it to us, but I didn't have time to look at it yet, so please throw it up. Did it look like a dirt bike or like an e-bike?
It looked like a motorized bicycle.
Like an e-bike type. Did you hear it or you just...
No, it was definitely an e-bike. I didn't hear any motorized or anything.
Didn't look like it was going to end well.
No, I don't like...
There's a few times that she sped up.
Started yelling at her.
I think we got a tag for it. We're going to go try knocking on the door. So I'm trying to, but I appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's get home safe. Appreciate you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Here's what happened.
Okay.
They don't know what's going on with their phones. They act like they know what happened.
Okay.
I live right there. I'm 65 years old. I had both of my hips replaced.
Okay.
I also have a dog. I was throwing the ball up, the squeaky toy for him. He wasn't in the street. This boy comes down on the sidewalk, 35 miles an hour. I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
2 nights ago, or in the evening, I'm on the street that goes along there. He comes right at me. And I was like, you have to slow down when people are here. He thought that was funny, so they go more. And so then tonight, so I get my car to try to catch him because I thought he lived in the neighborhood. I wanted to either see where he lived, to talk to his mother nicely, or I wanted to talk to him nicely because I thought he was my neighbor. No, he's doing that. Guess what? He doesn't even live in here. So then I go after him to try to find him because I know you're never going to find him. And they're all like, you're acting recklessly. I was like, you don't even know what happened. First of all, if he hits me with 2 replaced hips and I can't walk anymore, because believe me, if I go down, I'm not walking anymore. That's going to be bad enough. If he hits my dog, I don't know if you have a dog, but that's my child.
Okay.
And I would have called you, actually, and then I went and got in the W's. I couldn't get out of the W's. My phone is in the house. I couldn't even use my GPS to get out. But let's put it this way. He could have disabled me for the rest of my life. And he's probably, 17? He would have gone home the rest of his life, living a great life, and I'd have been in a wheelchair, or he would have hit my dog, and then I would have found him and it would have gotten ugly.
Okay. What's your name?
Julia.
Julia? Okay. So I got video of you driving up on the sidewalk recklessly. You would have hit that kid on the bike and killed him. You're going to jail for manslaughter. You
I'm not going
understand?
to hit him and kill him.
You're driving recklessly on the sidewalk where people walk their dogs and ride their bikes. That video of you doing almost 30 miles an hour up that sidewalk with your vehicle.
I was trying to catch him.
Ma'am.
I'm listening.
Because you're this close to going to jail.
I'm listening.
You understand? I understand you're concerned about kids driving. You call us, we do our best to find them, right? You think 65 years old, right? You think it's a smart idea to be driving up on a sidewalk doing 30 miles an hour, chasing a kid on a bike? Answer the question.
I don't consider that a sidewalk.
What do you consider it?
There's cars on there all the time.
They're parked up on the grass so they can walk on the sidewalk.
All right.
You are doing, I got you for at least 3 minutes
I will admit
up
that
on the
was-
sidewalk, driving recklessly over 30 miles an hour from what my reporting party told
And
me.
you can see he was going faster than
Do
me.
you still think you're correct? That's how you do it again, you are going to jail. We're taking your
I will
car.
never do it again.
You understand what
I
your
do
actions?
I do understand. I was very emotional.
Okay, so maybe you think you collect yourself as a 65-year-old woman about what you were doing. You would hit anybody else on that sidewalk besides this kid if you even
I
caught
could
the
see
kid?
there was no. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I
You're
can see there
wrong
was
for
nobody
trying
else.
to make this sound correct on your end.
Okay.
You're 100%
All right,
wrong.
I won't. I'll stop.
All right, you see somebody that you call us. You don't take it into your own hands.
All right, you're right.
God forbid you hit somebody. I promise you I'll do everything in my power to make sure you go to jail.
You're right.
Take your car, find out you're doing it again, chasing this kid even on the road.
Oh God, no. This was
But it was a great idea to follow him on the sidewalk and chase him.
no. Like I said, It was
I
like
hear what you said.
I know.
You're not. I want you to listen.
I'm listening.
This kid does it again. You chase him in your car again, we'll get you for aggravated assault.
Of course, I'm not going to.
But you did it.
I know.
And you were willing to chase this kid as far as it could go until this other car, this person that called us, stopped you. They blocked you at the sidewalk, correct?
Yeah.
Where does this make sense to you?
Okay, it doesn't.
We're taking your car. You're not getting it back. You're losing your license. You're not driving if you get
Now?
another car. No. I'll find out you do this again. You're this close to doing it.
Of course not.
You're saying, of course not, but look at your actions that just happened.
No, but
100%, 110%.
I'm
You were
not
going to jail
dis-
if you hit this kid.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
So I'm trying to understand where you thought this was the right thing to do. Tell me your emotions took over.
I'm not.
So should I put you in for a reevaluation of
I'm
your
not
driver's license
trying
now?
to- I'm not trying to disagree with you.
You're trying to make what you did sound correct.
No, I'm not trying to say it sound
Do you have?
correct. I'm telling you why I did it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just trying to. No, I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm trying to explain, even though it was wrong, why I did it. I didn't just like come out and say, "Oh, here, let me go." Chase
You weren't
this
thinking.
boy. Well, maybe not.
No, maybe not. You were not thinking.
Okay.
I'm laying into you right now because you could have killed multiple people on the sidewalk. It's dark. You're focused on this one kid riding a bike.
You can
You don't
lay
see.
into me, I
You don't
disagree.
see anyone else on the sidewalk. Somebody would have called me and said, "You almost hit them with their car. I'm taking you to jail." If this kid calls us back after he goes home and talks to his parents, I know where you're at. We're probably taking you to jail. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Your car's considered a deadly weapon.
Touch him.
Doesn't matter. Aggravated assault. Assault is not a physical contact. It's the threat of
What about-
contact.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to say anything else.
I recommend you see this kid again because this is what kids do. They found out this ticks you off. They're going to come back. You do not interact with this kid. You do not get in your car and chase
I don't want to be in
them.
trouble with the law. I don't want to be in trouble with
Well,
the
you're
law.
on our radar now because what you did was stupid, reckless.
Okay.
Should I take you to jail now?
No,
Why not?
I'm agreeing with you because it's not going to happen again. It was a stupid thing. I agree.
Expect if I come back to your house, there's consequences that you're going to be paying. So all it's going to take is for this kid to go home and say, there was a car following me. I already know who you are. I know where you live. I know what car you're driving. And I have you on video doing all this. That's plenty of evidence for a judge to say, yeah, we're taking her car, we're taking her license, and she's spending time in jail. Who's going to take care of your dog now?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm just putting
I know.
the whole picture together
And
for
I'm
you.
soaking it in, and I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm not arguing with you. And like I said, I wasn't trying to excuse myself. I wasn't trying to say it was right. I was explaining stupidly where I was coming from.
I suggest when you get emotional like this next time, you stop what you're doing and think about what you're about to do.
You're right.
Do you have any questions for me?
Are you going to find that boy?
I have no idea where he went. I have no information on him other than it was a juvenile on an e-bike.
Because he said he goes through here too. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not excusing what I did. I'm just kind of compartmentalizing now. Yes, I soaked up everything you said, and I'm not trying to minimalize. Just going over this subject now. I would like that situation remedied too, please, if you
You
can.
have to call us, give us the best description as possible, not follow them, get a direction of travel.
I'm not going
and you
listen,
let us try to
I know
find
I'm in
them.
enough trouble now. I don't want any more trouble.
You know,
I
maybe
know.
he does live in the neighborhood and he didn't want to go home because he didn't want you following. He doesn't know what your intentions are. He doesn't know what you're about to do. So yeah, he's not going to stop. He's going to run away from you.
I don't think he went away from me here because he's afraid of me. He
I
didn't wanna get
100%
in
believe he
trouble.
was afraid of
He was
you.
too.
A 3,000-4,000 pound vehicle is now chasing him. What do you think was going through his head?
Well, the first time I came this way, he was coming up, because I came around this way, and I was like, stop, I want to talk to you. He's like,
Yeah, no, he's not going to stop.
because he didn't want to get in trouble. Now, after that, who knows? I don't believe he's scared of me. I do not believe that. I think he's being a.
Well, we don't know until he goes home and tells
you're
his
right.
parents.
But I hear you.
I recommend you go back inside.
Okay.
Unless you have any other questions for me.
What's going on today?
I don't know if you've seen the videos over the incident that's happened Saturday. Come on, dude. Man. She's chasing him on the sidewalk.
He tried to hit me at one point.
There's no more. He's just focusing on Now,
You didn't count, there's not another person on the hit you?
No, unfortunately, but in witness that called them about me.
Did he say that he, or the witness or whatever?
I don't.
I can check if not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for something like criminal like that, there has to be intent. And I looked, they already interviewed her, and she said she was just trying to get your attention.
But here's the problem. She put my child in danger.
I understand that.
So whatever it is, I don't care if we're stretching it to the max. I'm pressing charges.
Okay. Let me,
I mean, you got child endangerment, attempt to kidnap, because I don't know her intent.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's, you can't attempt to kidnap, but.
Dude, I got video of someone chasing on the sidewalk at 20.
I understand. It's definitely,
And I need a report, because if this doesn't go anywhere, I'm legal it up and I'm going balls to the wall
okay.
against everybody.
Mhm.
So I want charges pressed. I want a police report done
Okay.
with her info, her license, everything.
Alright, just give me 1 second, sir. I'm gonna do all the paperwork like I normally would. I'm gonna do the case report, and then it's gonna go up to detectives, and then they'll take it from there.
Okay.
Like I said, this is all going up the chain of command, so they're all aware of the incident. Is it just the one video?
I got
Or do you
the
have more?
picture and the video.
Okay, alright, perfect.
The picture is car and headlight, the headlights.
Any sort of evidence that will help.
The guy that was there that called the police first time and actually saw it happen. And if he hadn't cut her off, she'd have probably caught him.
Yeah, it's a weird situation because at that night, or we didn't know the victim, we didn't know you until yesterday. So it's just like a weird situation. You try sending it again?
Yep, we'll just send it again.
There we go.
Sending the photo while you're waiting.
I mean, the photo's better because it's not high speed. I mean, clearly, come on, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, my thing is, if I go into a bank with a gun and I don't have the intent to rob it, but you hand me the money anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
it's the same thing,
Yeah.
is it not?
It's not the same thing, but it's like it's all the charges. What fits the charge? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We looked at
There's
there's
to
a
see it. We've got
Yeah.
evidence that it happened.
yeah. Our detectives will see it. They're a lot more smarter than us. They have a lot more resources. If it fits a charge, that will be like forwarded. And if district attorney takes it, she'll have a warrant for arrest.
I am traumatized from that though because
Okay.
when I came home, I was shaking.
Yeah. So on this, I'm gonna give you guys a witness statement. Technically, how old are you again?
14.
14. So you'll have to fill it out since he's a juvenile. I would put in there everything that happened, make it as detailed as possible. I have a continuation form as well.
Okay.
Put in there that it made you like traumatized.
PTSD from it.
Yeah, like as detailed as possible. Maybe it could fit a child abuse charge. I just looked at it, but it's
But it's child endangerment at the
yeah.
minimum.
Well, the child endangerment is kind of like falls under like a child abuse. There's a bunch of different
Yeah, categories.
subsections. Yeah.
I just feel like she knows somebody and this is a bunch of bull crap. That's what it feels like.
No, I think so. The problem is at that time we didn't have a victim because like nobody else called.
Yeah.
So it's just like a suspicious incident or like a verbal disturbance.
Okay.
So that's threw it in a little different.
Yeah. So I mean, even the deputy that first took it, he's a lot more seasoned than I am. If something had to be done, he would have done it.
When I went and talked to her, she admitted it.
So she swerved, like she overtook me. She went on the grass and overtook me, almost hitting me.
Mhm.
I swerved over onto Pine Lakes, waving someone down, and she got out of her car and told me to come to her. I'm like, no,
Okay.
you
yeah.
just tried to hit me.
Put it, yeah. So that way it's all like documented. Obviously, it's going to be in the case report too. If we were to develop a suspect for a crime, would you want to press charges?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
So if you want to press charges, you're going to put
We have paperwork to fill out. I need you to come on. She wants to know if we can go to her office right over here.
I mean, yeah,
She's
that's
an
fine.
accountant, so she's
Yeah. All right, that's fine. I'll meet you guys.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
You just want to follow us over there?
Yeah, I'll just follow you guys. Do you know the address? I just gotta put it in so they know where I'm going.
Hey, shut up for a second. Officer wants your address.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I just need to do it so they know where I'm going. Thank you.
Here's Mama.
Hey, how's it going? I just gotta explain this paperwork real quick. So like you guys want to press charges if we were to develop a crime, basically. All right, so you're gonna put his name right here, and then just sign right here. So this is the witness statement. This is like the meat and potatoes of everything that happened.
Okay.
Like I was telling him, we need to make it as detailed as possible. What you were feeling when it happened, like you were saying you were in fear for your life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to make sure you put that. Basically, everything that happened. That's it.
I left because my heart was racing and my entire body was trembling. I've never had this interaction, and now I'm scared to ride my bike at all, and I have not been able to sleep since the incident.
Sounds good to me. You just need to raise your right hand. You swear and affirm that everything in the
This one or
statement.
that? I'm kidding.
You swear and affirm that everything in the statement is true and correct to the best of your knowledge.
Yes.
All right, you can just sign a date and sign a date. Yeah, next time it happens, just do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, just call 911 right away. Say, hey, like,
That's
there's
what
somebody
we call
following
them.
me. It's not often that we do like juvenile stuff. No offense, but I hate dealing with juveniles. Both ends of the way.
Yeah.
Especially when they commit a crime, because nothing really happens.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully with the video and there's her driving on sidewalks a charge in itself.
Yeah, it's reckless driving, but
So I told him to ask too, what if the situation like the gender was reversed? Say for instance, he's chasing a kid down. He would instantly be arrested, no question asked, with the intent of kidnapping.
I mean, that's
There would
it's
be
just
no
the totality of the
question asked.
circumstances. It's just
Maybe
you can't just.
we had a kid die at Matanzas High School, recently on a
We have
bicycle.
one die in L section. I mean, there's just too many
Yeah, we have-
accidents
yeah.
for something like this just to go not
Yeah.
looked at.
I would say one thing with that e-bike, just be careful. Just we deal with a lot of serious crashes between cars and e-bikes.
Well, for the most part, the only thing he has is when he crosses Pine Lakes to get on the sidewalk. That's it. I mean, once he's on the sidewalk,
Yeah,
he shouldn't have to fear for a car chase.
yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
So last week, golf cart. Nah, okay, I can see that, but a car.
Yeah, in the notes it says she didn't like it because I guess they always ride through the sidewalks and all that. I don't know. She just seems like a very petty person.
Well, we're about to show one petty just.
Yeah, so there's a whole investigation going on right now.
Well, once the detective looks at the video and sees this,
So do you guys have any other questions for me? All
I
right,
appreciate you, sir.
no problem.
Stay safe.
Safe not. Be careful.
I apologize that you guys had to wait an extra day. It should have been done. At the end of the day, it should have been done. Especially if you saw the video, because that video that's not good.
No.
That's not good at all. All right, guys.
Sheriff's Office. How you doing, Mr. Ellis? Sergeant Miley at the Sheriff's Office. How are you today?
Good.
I guess we had an incident a couple days ago with
Yeah.
your son who was a victim of something that happened. Looking at the video, I'm not seeing assault there.
Okay.
She's far enough away in the video from what we can tell. She's in a vehicle. So if she really wanted to assault or do harm to somebody, she could very easily have sped up. What I'm seeing the most of right now from the video that was provided yesterday is reckless driving. So she's driving on the sidewalk and she's driving crazy, allegedly to confront your son. What I'm seeing as of right now is what we can do. Like I said, that's why I was asking if there's any other video, is file charges for reckless driving on her. All right.
What about intent to kidnap, child endangerment?
No.
Nothing else.
The other issue I have with the assault aspect, I think we might have been able to pursue that or press it a little bit if we would have been called that night. We have a day lack. So if there was,
You were called by the
but we
witness.
didn't know who the victim was at that
Yeah.
point. So if the victim would have called in that night, we might have been able to stretch the assault. Because it was a well-found fear that something might have occurred.
But we still called in within a 24-hour period.
A couple hours later, a day later, is there really that well-found fear that something would have been able to occur per the statutes, per the elements of the crime? I agree, we should be able to do that.
Yeah.
However, per the statute and the elements of the crime, it's not going to fit that right now.
Okay.
I looked into possibly child abuse based on the mental effect that it might have on the child. Per the elements of the crime, yet again, there's very specific points in the child neglect or child abuse statute when it comes to a mental injury that we're not going to be able to do on this one either.
Okay.
Just want to give you a heads up as to what can occur right now.
Study.
Is we're going to go make contact with the female. She's going to get issued a citation for the reckless driving. She's going to get told that charges are being forwarded to the state on the reckless driving. If the state can come up with some other charges, the state will be able to file those charges. Add on to those.
That's what I want. I want to push the far max.
And I don't blame you.
Of the law.
I would too as a parent. So I mean, I get it. Come join the party. Come on.
It's too hot.
It is way too hot. I agree. So
I mean, whatever the deputies look at, whatever DA looks at, I mean, I just don't want to smack on the wrist and 6 points on our driver's license.
yeah, I agree.
Because, and just like I told him, what if she thinks it's okay, or someone else thinks, well, bike path.
Mhm.
I take shortcut.
Which is why we're doing the reckless driving, because that's not okay. Looking at the video, from what we can tell, when you turn around, there's a large enough gap for where if there's a vehicle and you're driving a vehicle and you intend to do harm, you're going to hit the gas and you're going to do harm.
Yeah.
So she'd be able to catch up. So like if we turned around and she was right where you are right now, 1,000% I'd take her to jail right now, even if it's so far away.
Yeah, in our report that my mom wrote, we included how she overtook me. She went on the grass, overtook me, and was literally about this close to me.
Everybody knows that. I wouldn't drive on the
That's why I got a sign posted every.
Are you sure you wouldn't drive on the sidewalk?
I wouldn't.
Come on.
Now, if there was a fishing hole, and if I know you weren't around, because if you didn't see it,
It's only illegal if you get caught. That's true. That is true. My father taught me that at a very young age.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you, when she almost hit you, was she turning onto a street?
That's when she entered the bike path, right?
No, she was already on the bike path. She was already on it, and she went.
It up.
Yeah, she went onto on the grass section where there's enough room for a car to come by. She overtook me, cut me off, and that's when I got really, really scared because I literally could have died. She was really close to me.
You want to see? Did my kid do something stupid? Yeah.
Well, see, most people don't, so that's a good thing that you did.
I got 4, so.
Well, we always jump the kids and said, what'd you do? We don't go to the defense until we have a reason.
Oh, she cut me off twice, by the way. Forgot to say that.
All right, because it says here she kept following me onto Pine Lakes and then tried to cut me off from entering the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
An intersection, when she was driving originally on Pine Lakes, but then an intersection came up, she turned into my end of the sidewalk that I'm coming towards her and almost looked like I could have ran into her. My brakes are not that good right now. I have to get them fixed.
But that was a street intersection, though?
Yeah, and that's when she tried to turn in to cut me off, and when I went around her, that's when she got on the bike path. Not even a minute after that, that's when she overtook me on the grass and cut me off again.
I don't understand endangering your child's life, so I just don't yell at him if you want to. Yeah, whatever. Just don't try to run him down on a bike path. There's where she screwed up.
All right, what we're going to do, we just try to call the witness to try to corroborate that side of the story where it came from the fact that she cut him off on the bike path and all that other stuff, right? Because based on the video evidence I have right now, I don't have that aspect, and I don't have the ag assault.
And then it's hearsay.
Exactly. So we just try to call the witness who called it in. We weren't able to get a hold of him. I'm sending him over to his house right now. If we can corroborate that side of the story, we'll be able to probably do the ag assault aspect of it, okay? As of right now, if I can't make contact with that witness, the most I have right now is the reckless driving, all right?
Okay.
So what we'll do tonight, if we can't make contact with that witness, is at least issue her the citation for the reckless driver and forward the charges on the reckless driving, and we'll continue to follow up to see if we can get that other part of the element for the ag assault.
Okay.
He's not rode his bike since.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really torn up, and he loves his bike.
Yeah.
And that's what I fear for him is this could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
He could have. If he swerved and went into traffic over her.
Or him falling, and she couldn't see because it was not.
Yeah.
Now you got hit and run. You got all kinds of stupid stuff.
Yep.
Over nonsense is what I call it. Nonsense makes me mad.
But I appreciate you.
No worries. You have any other questions for me right now?
No. And you'll be doing another follow-up?
We're going to go try to find the witness right now. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, but regardless, she'll be charged with reckless.
At least, yep. All right.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm with that.
No worries.
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
You get that right.
Oh, do you mind if you just step out?
Are you arresting me?
Well, I'm not saying that. We just have to talk, okay? Your dog's scaring me. I was when I was knocking on the door before. He was, oh, hey, buddy.
Hi. Are you okay to come in now?
I'd rather be outside. Yeah.
Are you arresting me? Yes.
I'm not saying that. I have to talk to you first, okay? To get your side of the story.
Before you arrest me?
I'm not saying that. So what happened on was it Saturday on the 7th?
I think so.
So give me your side of the story first.
Okay. I already went all over this with that other guy.
Okay.
But
So let's just get to the point where you were following him.
I was following him because I wanted to see where he lived, but he didn't stop. And then these two people are like yelling stuff at me. I'm like, you don't know what happened.
We saw the video. It shows you driving on the sidewalk. Why'd you do that?
Well, that was stupid. Unfortunately, I didn't really think of it as a sidewalk.
How is that possible?
Well, I'm not saying I'm
You're
not.
at the road and then.
I'm not saying I'm not stupid.
Sidewalk.
I just got here from
I'm not saying you're
Maryland.
stupid either.
But like sidewalks to me are white sidewalks, and I see cars on them. But all I'm going to tell you is it was stupid and ridiculous, and that's all I can say. It was just freaking ridiculous that I did
All
that.
right. So I just have to read you this before I ask you more questions, okay?
Are you arresting me now?
I have to read you your rights before I question you, okay? So I'm going to ask you incriminating questions. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
With these rights, are you willing to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. So when you were following him, did you ever get close to him?
I don't think so. No, I couldn't catch up with him.
So you were trying to catch up to him?
Enough that I could talk to him, yeah. I could tell him what I was
So if
doing.
he's speeding away and you're continuing to follow him, why would you keep on following him? I just
That was stupid. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it.
So when you were on the sidewalk, did you ever try to get in front of him
Yeah, I
before
did.
you started following him?
Yeah, not before I started following.
Or before you went on the sidewalk? Because that's the story I got. That right before you hopped on the sidewalk, or maybe as soon as it happened, you kind of like try to cut him off?
I tried to come around. I didn't try to cut him off.
So you try to go around him, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your goal to going around him? Okay. How fast were you going when you were...
Not as fast as he was. I don't know.
Okay, so you were trying to catch up to him even though he's going pretty fast on a sidewalk with a bike, okay? You understand where we're coming from here?
I do.
Because it's ridiculous. I'm going to be honest.
It is. I feel that way too. And I can't disagree with you. It is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Your main goal was to just try to talk to him? That's it?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to tell you what it seems like for me. It seems like this was an anger kind of like driven thing. Is that true or not?
I was angry, but I just wanted to talk to him and tell him, I would have spoken. Even I got out of the car and I was like, I even said to him, will you talk to me? And he said no, and he just, kept going. I mean,
so why would you keep on following him after that? If he doesn't want to talk to you.
That was stupid.
Okay.
I wanted to see where he lived to tell his mother.
And what happened once the other couple or whatever, they blocked you off from... But were you trying to keep on following them after they blocked you off?
Trying to get away from them. I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, I think they were just trying to help the guy on the bike out. Because from their angle, it doesn't look good. You know what I mean?
Right. I understand.
All right. So,
and I'm not disagreeing with you or arguing with you or anything. I mean, when I thought about it when I got home, I was like, I was still, upset over being afraid that I was going to, not be able to walk and hit the dog. And then after I could stop and think about it, I was like, dumb. That was ridiculous. Like you said, it was ridiculous. And it's okay. Don't let that happen again. Don't. I
mean, you probably didn't know at the time, but he's a juvenile. He's 14 years old.
Oh, you found him?
Yeah. That's the reason why we're here. It's
okay.
I'm gonna be honest. They want to press charges. I also went to the witness's house. He recorded you following on the bike on the bike path. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Based on what we have now, I'm gonna be making an arrest on aggravated assault and the reckless driving too, based on everything that I have. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to turn around for me.
I gotta.
And we'll do that. We'll do all that after. Okay. We'll do all that after. Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
Is my
Here,
door open?
we can go in the door for you. Yep. That's fine. I'll give you that respect.
Can I get my purse?
Yep, we'll get you your ID. Hold on.
Handcuffs?
I have to. It's per policy. Just turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back like you're praying. Okay, buddy. Do you have anyone that can watch the dog?
Yeah. What happens when I go to jail?
Well, they'll explain everything to that too. I'll kind of give you a rundown too, but you're gonna need to talk to your attorney if you have one. Are those cuffs good? Not too tight?
Okay.
So let's get your phone.
It's in my purse.
And this, like I said, this doesn't make you a bad person. You just made some bad decisions, right?
Well, I feel like a bad person.
No, you're not a bad person. You just made bad decisions. All right. Is there anything you want? This one right here.
Yeah.
All right. I have to do a quick search through it just to make sure there's no like narcotics or anything. Is there someone that we can notify to watch the dog, or is that your mom?
It'll be my mother and us. It's there.
All right, so we're gonna take your phone and your wallet, okay? Just grab him by the collar.
I'm gonna bite him. Because he fit the vet.
You go out, I got him.
Oh, okay.
Can we put him in a room real quick? Or oh, Griffin.
There's a leash.
Washer.
He's a very, very nervous dog.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Finn. Good boy. It's okay, Finn.
I'm just gonna have you hang out right back here.
No. Finn, no. Finn, what's out here? Look. Finn. Finn. What? What's up? God. Are we gonna need to get animal control?
Hope not.
He's okay.
Come on, Finn.
Come on.
Good baby.
All right, let's just walk back.
Yeah, we'll walk you back to the house. He's gonna fall. He's not gonna listen to us.
Come on. Oh, thank God.
All right, let's keep it in the car.
Dennis, we just want him. Thank you, Gil.
Man, I've never had to deal with a dog like that.
Seems like a sweet dog.
I'm gonna roll down the.
Let's analyze the footage. To understand the gravity of what we just watched, we have to start with the psychology of righteous indignation. This is the fuel that powers almost every road rage incident and every act of suburban vigilantism. When the officers first encounter the suspect, Julia, she is not hiding, she is not fleeing. She is standing there, almost eager to tell her side of the story. Why? Because in her narrative, she's the hero. She is the protector of the neighborhood, and specifically the protector of her dog. She begins her interaction with the police by laying out her grievances. The teenager was speeding, he was reckless, he almost hit her dog. These may very well be true facts. E-bikes in residential areas are a contentious issue, and teenage boys are not known for their abundance of caution. However, Julia makes a critical error that destroys her life. She believes that being a victim of a minor infraction gives her the moral license to commit a major felony. She believes that because the boy was wrong first, her subsequent actions, no matter how dangerous, are justified. This is a fatal misunderstanding of the justice system. The law does not allow for an eye, and it certainly does not allow for a vehicular assault for a traffic infraction. Let's analyze her confession, because it is one of the most comprehensive self-incriminations we have ever featured. Usually, police have to work hard to get the elements of a crime on tape. Julia hands them over on a silver platter. She admits to chasing him. She admits to driving on the sidewalk. She admits to trying to track him down to talk to his mother. She is operating under the delusion that the police are there to mediate a dispute between neighbors, not to investigate a violent crime. She uses a rhetorical tactic known as appeal to vulnerability. Notice how many times she mentions her physical ailments. I'm 65 years old. I have 2 hip replacements. If I go down, I'm not walking anymore. She is trying to frame the narrative so that she is the fragile, defenseless party, and the 14-year-old boy is the threat. It is a manipulation tactic designed to garnish sympathy. She wants the officers to see a grandmother, not a predator. But the facts speak louder than her hip replacements. She was behind the wheel of a combustion engine vehicle chasing a bicycle. In that dynamic, she is the tank, and he is the pedestrian. Her physical frailty is irrelevant when she is weaponizing a 2-ton machine. The most baffling moment of the initial interview is her denial of objective reality regarding the sidewalk. When the officer confronts her about driving 30 miles per hour on a pedestrian path, she replies, "I don't consider that a sidewalk." This is a masterclass in solipsism, the idea that only one's own mind is sure to exist. She is attempting to redefine the infrastructure of the city to suit her defense. Because cars sometimes park on the grass, she rationalizes that it is a roadway. This is dangerous thinking. It reveals a mindset where rules are fluid and subject to her personal interpretation. If she decides the sidewalk is a road, it becomes a road. This tunnel vision is terrifying because it means she completely disregarded the possibility of other pedestrians, children, or pets being on that path. She was so focused on her target that the rest of the world ceased to exist. Now let's pivot to the legal concept of aggravated assault. Many people, including Julia, seem to confuse assault with battery. Battery requires physical contact, hitting someone, crashing into them. Assault, however, creates a well-founded fear of imminent violence. The victim's interview is crucial here. The teenager describes being terrified, shaking, and believing he was going to die. That fear, induced by Julia's use of a deadly weapon, the SUV, constitutes the assault. She didn't have to hit him to go to jail. She just had to make him believe she was going to hit him. The parents' reaction is also instructive. They are rightfully furious. The father's analogy: if I go into a bank with a gun and don't rob it, but you give me the money anyway, is a bit clumsy, but his point is valid. Intent matters, but actions matter more. Even if Julia only intended to scare the boy or talk to him, her method involved a lethal threat. The law looks at the reasonable person standard. Would a reasonable person fleeing a pursuing SUV on a sidewalk fear for their life? The answer is an unequivocal yes. We also need to discuss the police work in this video, specifically the follow-up. The initial officer on the scene creates a criminal report affidavit and forwards charges, but the real hammer drops when the sergeant follows up. This is good, thorough police work. They didn't just write a ticket and walk away. They went to the victim's house, gathered sworn statements, and built a rock-solid case before going back to arrest Julia. When they return to Julia's house, we see the Miranda warning trap. The officer reads her rights. He tells her anything she says can be used against her. And yet, she keeps talking. She keeps explaining. Why? Because narcissism often prevents suspects from remaining silent. She believes that if she can just explain her emotions, her fear for her dog, her anger, the police will understand. She uses the word compartmentalizing to describe her mental state, admitting she knows what she did was wrong, but she's moved past it. I'm soaking it in, she says. I'm not disagreeing with you. This is a psychological defense mechanism called fawning. She is trying to be overly agreeable, overly compliant, hoping that her submission will prevent the arrest. She agrees she was stupid. She agrees it was reckless. She agrees with everything the officer says. But confession is not a cure for the crime. Admitting you were stupid doesn't unring the bell of aggravated assault. The specific charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill is a serious felony. It carries mandatory prison time in many jurisdictions. Julia seems to treat the potential arrest as an inconvenience rather than a life-altering event. She asks, "Should I take you to jail now?" sarcastically in the first encounter, and then is shocked when it actually happens in the second. Let's look at the mother bear instinct she claims to have. She says her dog is her child. We see this anthropomorphism often in cases where pets are involved. While losing a pet is tragic, the law does not equate the life of a dog with the safety of a human child. By elevating her dog's safety above the safety of a 14-year-old boy, she reveals a skewed moral compass. She was willing to risk killing a human child to avenge a perceived slight against her animal. And the irony, of course, is palpable at the end of the video. By getting arrested, she leaves the dog alone in the house, barking and stressed, the very thing she claimed she was trying to prevent. The officer's handling of the arrest is professional, but firm. He doesn't let her spin the narrative. He focuses on the escalation. He points out that she had multiple opportunities to stop. She could have yelled at the kid and driven home. She could have called the police. Instead, she chose the nuclear option. She turned the wheel, mounted the curb, and initiated a pursuit. That moment, when the tires left the asphalt and hit the concrete of the sidewalk, is the legal point of no return. That is the moment disgruntled neighbor became violent felon. There is also a lesson here about the digital age. Julia had no idea she was being filmed. She didn't know the neighbor had a camera. She didn't know the victim would eventually speak up. She operated as if her actions were occurring in a vacuum. In 2025, you must assume you are always on camera. Every doorbell, every dashboard, every bystander is a potential witness. The witness who called it in, the man who cut her off, is the unsung hero here. He recognized the danger immediately and physically intervened to stop her. His testimony, combined with the video, makes this an open and shut case for the prosecution. Finally, we have to talk about the danger of vigilantism in suburbia. Julia felt the police wouldn't do anything about the speeding e-bike, and she might be right. It's a low priority for many departments. So, she decided to be the police. She decided to enforce the speed limit herself. This is a trap many people fall into. The cops won't do it, so I will. But citizens do not have qualified immunity. Citizens do not have lights and sirens. Citizens cannot conduct traffic stops. When you try to enforce the law yourself, you almost always end up breaking it. Now, Julia's legacy will not be that of a neighborhood protector. It will be a mugshot and a felony record. She ruined her golden years because she couldn't control her temper for 30 seconds. She let an annoyance become an obsession. And the tragedy is, she knew it was wrong. In the calmness of the interview, she repeatedly calls her actions ridiculous and stupid. But hindsight is 20/20, and the law judges you on your actions in the heat of the moment, not your regrets in the cool of the interrogation room. So, what is the takeaway? If a kid on an e-bike cuts you off or almost hits your dog, be angry. Yell if you must. Call the non-emergency line. But keep your car on the road. Do not chase. Do not escalate. Because the moment you decide to teach someone a lesson using a vehicle, the only person who is going to get schooled is you, by a judge, a jury, and the cold reality of a jail cell.